Under Prime Minister Modi, India is weaving a new strategy for the Gulf, a relationship that goes beyond oil. As these West Asian powers look to reform their economy and wean themselves off their dependence on oil, India is in a strong position to leverage this shift and to build a partnership that could emerge as a force in world affairs. Our next report tells you more.
Saudi Arabia's order of Abdulaziz Al Saud, Bahrain's King Hamad, order of Renaissance, and UAE's order of Zayed. One man is the recipient of all these state honors: India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The awards were a reflection of India's growing ties with the Gulf, as well as the bond that the Indian Prime Minister shares with the Gulf. This personal relationship with leaders of the region helps Prime Minister Modi in more ways than one. India has gained Gulf nations as strong allies. In 2019, India was invited to participate at a meeting of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, an alliance that has largely leaned towards Pakistan. The partnership with the Gulf has helped Prime Minister Modi against Pakistan too, when Pakistani leaders accused the Indian Prime Minister of Islamophobia. The Gulf nations sided with India, refusing to accept Pakistan's allegations. Even after repeated attempts, Pakistan has failed to find support within the OIC in its campaign against India. The strong ties with the Gulf help the Indian Prime Minister politically too, when members of the opposition parties at home made similar charges against him. The top honors from the Gulf proved that Prime Minister Modi can work with Islamic nations. Since taking office, Prime Minister Modi made strong relations with the Gulf his priority. He has traveled to the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait and Qatar, countries that are powerhouses in West Asia. These diplomatic engagements have put India in a strong position to leverage a major shift that is taking place. West Asia is going through crucial changes. New alliances are being built, and Gulf nations are undertaking major reforms. In their attempt to wean away from the dependence on oil and develop more sources of economic growth, the outbreak of the Wuhan virus dealt a serious blow to oil revenues. According to the IMF, the Gulf Cooperation Council, or GCC countries, will lose $270 billion in oil revenues this year, a loss that has burnt a major hole in the pocket of oil-dependent economies. Desperate times call for desperate measures, so Gulf nations are accelerating their reforms. After allowing women to drive, Saudi Arabia is planning a slew of reforms. This includes investment in sustainable industries of the future. Last month, the UAE announced a slew of legal changes. This included decriminalization of alcohol, allowing cohabitation for unmarried couples, and the institution of long-term visas. The reinvention of the Gulf is underway, and considering India's strong relationship with the region, New Delhi is poised to take advantage of these changes. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.